Okay, Ashish. So going forward, please give us a brief description about yourself, like your educational background and your work experience and your regarding your training, so that we could proceed further. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, good morning, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Ashish. I belongs to Bandara district near to Nagpur in Maharashtra. I have completed my graduation 2021 in mechanical engineering. Also, I have done my diploma in mechanical engineering 2021, 2018 with the first class distinction government polytechnic. I have 2 year experience in two different industries. First is Mahindra Tractors companies, uh, and second is a Tata Autocom company in Pune locations. Uh, my strength is I'm honest and quick learners. Is it understanding the business quickly and focus on my works. That's why my previous company I achieved the Star of the Month certificates and appreciation of the good team players. That's all about for me.
Okay. Okay, great. So from so you have been working as a SAP MM end user
Still intern, sir. Intern.
intern.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what are the roles and responsibility for you over there?
So there's I create a vendor master materials and join to the support how to resolve the tickets and
So you are also getting the tickets to resolve?
yes, sir. Little bit I know,
Mm-hmm.
not a details.
Okay. Okay. So how you are getting the tickets? Let's say any kind of incidents are there. How you are receiving the incident?
Uh, mm, P4 level, sir. P4, P3 level.
Okay, that is the
Low to
level.
mid rate.
But
Yes, sir.
how you get the tickets? Means user will directly call you or they will email
No,
you
no,
or
sir. Mail, sir.
email. Okay. Okay. Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the kinds of ticket that you have worked on? Can you give some example of that?
Like, sir, procedures. There's two conditions. Uh, First is a PB 00, and second is a I don't know this condition is
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what was the
yes,
error in condition type? We are getting some error in pricing procedure condition type.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the error? What is the error you are facing over there?
Sir, users not fill a info record properly. Their value is not pick up here.
Okay.
Yes, that is situation.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have also mentioned that in you have worked as a SAP end user, right? So
Yes, sir.
yeah. So
GRN process.
hmm. So
Yes,
what are the daily activities over there? What are the means work that you are performing as a end user?
yes, sir. I was working in two departments. First is the store department, and second is the testing department.
Hmm.
Testing department daily activities serves there is a GRM process good receipt with the T code 101. Mm, can't explain.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Okay. So how long you are working over there?
6 months, sir.
6 months. After that, you move to next company.
Join. No, sir. So after that, I join this course
Mm-hmm.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So in your course, what is your strong area of strong area of working? What is your strong area?
Sir, release strategy, material mass cost, P2P cycles.
Hmm. Okay. So let's start with the P2P cycle itself. So
Yes, sir.
just explain the process of P2P cycle.
Okay, sir. P2P cycle stand for the procure to pay cycle, which start with the purchase requisitions and to the invoice verifications. First of all, any departments need to the requirement of the material. Then they will create purchase requisitions, enters all the required data of the materials quantity they have the need, then create a purchase requisitions but waiting for the approval. Then authority persons give the permissions, you will buy these materials, then he will send to the purchasing team. Purchasing team verifies what kinds of materials needed and vendor is available or not. If the vendor is not available, then they will create a request for quotations and send to the 3 to 4 vendors, and vendors send to organizations quotations, and purchasing team fill the price and comparison the who is the best vendors in our particular materials by. Then they will create a select the vendors, and purchasing team create a purchase orders and send to the vendor, and vendor send to the materials in our organization. Our store person receives the good but verifies with the reference purchase orders. These materials verify conditions, quantity, and receive and accept with the ticket of 101. With the ticket of may go, and with the moment of 101 accept the good. Then last is the invoice verifications.
Okay. So do you know what is a two-way verification and what is a three-way verification check?
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So you have mentioned release strategy, right? So you have configured the release strategy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the characteristics that you have taken for PR and PO?
PO, sir, purchase organizations, purchasing groups, net value.
Mm-hmm.
These are
And
the characteristics.
okay. And for PR?
Uh, Here I don't remember.
Mm, okay. Okay. So in release strategy, there are some settings that are means it is a transportable item and some items that are not transportable item. So you are going to configure it in the each and every system. So do you know what are that? Means what are the different kind of settings that we can do a transport and what are the settings that we have to maintain in the every server we have to maintain it separately.
Transport.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, sir. I don't know.
You know the transport request, right?
Transport request. No, sir. I don't know.
So whenever you are setting, whenever you are saving any configuration, so what is the output screen for that? Do you get a output screen for that?
Sir, can you repeat?
So whenever you are saving something in SAP, there will be a dialog box will be opening, right?
Hmm.
What is that dialog box? Okay, no
No, sir.
issues, no issues. Yeah, you have to see it in SAP whenever you are
Okay.
saving something, how it saves in SAP. Okay.
Okay,
No
sir.
issues. Okay. So let's go to the master data part. So in vendor master, let's say
Hmm.
what are the account groups? Do you know what are the account group and what is the significance of a account group?
Vendor masters accounting group.
Yeah, vendor account group is there, right?
Hmm.
So first you need to create a vendor master, right? So
Yes, sir.
whenever you are creating a vendor master, you are creating with a vendor account group, right?
Yes, sir. First, initially.
Hmm. So what is the significance of that vendor account group? What is the necessity of that?
Vendor accounting with the financial document. Don't know details.
Okay. So you have configured the material master also, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the material type?
Material type. Material type is a grouping of material type is a grouping various material based on some common properties like ROH and finish. Yes, sir.
Hmm. So what does this material type controls? There is a control function for material type. Do you know what are that?
Control function. No, sir. No idea.
Okay, no issues. Um, so you have mentioned special procurement also. You have configured. So can you just explain what is a subcontracting process?
Yes, yes, sir.
Mhm. Sure.
Subcontracting process to provide the materials to the vendors and vendors processing on that materials and then uh, then sending to our organizations. For example, Mahindra car manufacturing company, they manufacturing the all part, but some part is not manufactured. That times they will provide it to the another vendors and another vendor side part sending and vendors processing on that parts means assemble the parts and sending to the organizations. That is called subcontracting process. If the when info record is created, their special there the info category selected the subcontracting process, then purchase organization will be created in the item category with the L selected and attached to the bill of materials components part, and then purchase organization with the reference to the purchase requisitions and sending to the vendor sending to the materials.
Hmm.
Sir, like P2P process same like
Okay. So how you can pay your vendor?
so finance department pay for vendors.
No, is there any settlement process or how you can going to pay your vendor?
Subcontract, no source, I don't know.
Okay. So you have also mentioned this consignment process. So can you let me know how the consignment stock you will receive in your in your location or in your plant?
Consignment process. Consignment is a special type of procurement.
Mhm.
Is the vendor stores the materials in a company premises with the whole
No,
ownerships of
that's okay.
this
But how you can receive the material consignment material in your plant?
our plant. Sir, when we use this vendor stock, then mm,
So system will find the vendor stock, right? Somewhere you have to enter
yes,
that stock in your plant or warehouse. You have to enter it, right? So that system
yes,
will
sir.
find it is a vendor stock, right?
Yes, sir.
Consignment
Consignment
stock.
stock.
Yeah. So
Yes.
how you can receive that material in your plant?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So you have mentioned you have configuration skill for integration with SD, PP, and FI modules, right? So
Yes.
what are the integration between MM and PP module?
Is MRP controller, material requirement planning.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm, No idea, sir.
Okay. Mm, hmm, okay. So you have also mentioned that organization structure also you have configured, means you have knowledge of configuring organization structure also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the difference between organization structure and SAP organization structure?
Enterprises is a plant, storage locations, purchase organizations, and purchase group. These are the material, and SAP organization is a client, company, and company code.
Hmm. So purchasing group is also a organization structure.
Uh, yes, sir. Is
Okay. So where you assign this purchasing group to plant?
purchasing group plan. Don't know, society code. I don't
Hmm.
remember.
Okay, Ashish, then we are ending this session over here. Okay,
Okay, sir.
let's
Okay.
um, let's discuss on the outcome. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So first of all, for your resume, right? So you have mentioned you are having an experience of 2 years and 6 months. Okay, so put that experience part in before side. Okay, so there is you have put your education in the front. So basically whenever someone is a fresher, they will need to put the education part as a front, because that is the most important point for the fresher candidates. Okay, so you are not a fresher candidate, you have already some work experience. So
Yes, sir.
mention that work experience aforesaid, means after this profile summary you can put the experience part. Okay, after the
Okay.
experience part you can enter this, you can mention this material master skills. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
after that you can mention at the end or before this personal information kind of thing, before that you can put your education. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so that will be helpful whenever you are sending a resume to someone, they will be able to know, okay, this guy is a this guy is working over somewhere, they have worked somewhere, so it will be beneficial for you. Okay, so that is on your resume part. Next, come to your SAP part. Okay, so
Yes.
we have started with your work experience. Okay, so whenever you are saying you have done something as an intern level or anything, you need to be sure about the process and all the things that you are working. Okay, so you have mentioned like creation of PR and PO for required material, follow up on PR and PO. So that kind of thing, whatever you are mentioning in the resume, that you need to be prepared. What kind of works you are working over there? Maybe it is a single, let's say it daily you want to, you will go and you will convert PR to PO. That's okay. That's fine. Not a problem. In let's
Mm-hmm.
say in a intern level, you can check that, means you can do that, but you
Yes.
need to be sure what you have worked. Okay, so you have mentioned
Okay.
as a SAP functional consultant. So in that you have mentioned you have some tickets, let's say P4 tickets you are getting. So
Mm.
what are the kind of P4 tickets you are getting? So be prepared on some of the tickets. Let's say 2 to 3 tickets, because you have only worked for 6 months, and you are a, let's say, fresher candidate. Okay, so in that process maybe you have to tell them whatever the like least priority tickets or some P4 tickets you need to practice off. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
practice well and answer it well. You are I know it is a starting period of your time, so that's why you are a little bit nervous and
Yes, sir.
confused also. Okay, so that's okay, that's
Yes.
fine, not a problem. Everyone faces the same problem whenever they start.
Mm-hmm.
So practice for 2 3 times on your resume daily. See your resume and daily see, means look into it, whatever the fields that you have mentioned over here, and what are the things that you need to answer if someone will ask you question. Okay, so practice on that,
Mm-hmm.
and just see in your resume half of the things will be solved. Okay, so work, if anyone is asking you whatever what you have done, so you have mentioned all the things in resume, but you are not sure about that or not confident about that. Okay, be confident on whatever what work you have done, be confident on that. Okay, end
Okay, sir.
user part, that's okay, that's not a problem. Okay, so you have done
Mm-hmm.
some physical inventory, so whatever, like if you are working and if you have said some responsibility you have done or you have done some work, be confident on that, and let's say just tell them confidently that these things I have worked. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now let's come to your subjective part. Subjective part, master data, you need to study a little bit more. This will not help if you say everything, I'm not sure, I'm not, I don't know. Okay, that things you need to avoid. And that thing you could avoid once you start practicing. Okay, start practicing and
Okay.
start studying it daily, on a daily basis. Study I believe you have already the notes and all the things, so just go through that notes. What are the details, what are the material type, what is the material type significance, why we use material type control, what are the material type control function. These are some of the important question. I believe we have already mentioned all the important question in the interview preparation classes. There is some interview preparation classes are there for every topic. We have um, like we have told the, let's say, important point what can be asked in the interview, that we have mentioned already. Okay, you just go
Yes,
through
sir.
that, go through that, write down all the questions and answer, write your answer also and find your answer also. You can find your answers in the regular classes what we have uploaded, or if you can find on your own, then you can find it. If you have notes, you can go through that, I can, and you can write down your answers. Okay. And
Okay, sir.
same for everything, master data, vendor master, special procurement, subcontracting
Mm.
process. What you have told, it is a good as of a theory perspective. And when you when you jumped from the theory part to SAP part, you made it little bit confusing. So as I said, this is your starting point, so that will happen, it is normal. Okay, once you start practicing, once you start learning on it, once you
Mm.
start studying on it, it will definitely will like improve. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so everything for your subjective part, it is the same for everything. And
Mm.
transport request, I believe you have completed all the course and you don't know what is a transport request. So whenever you are saving something, there will be a dialog box coming and a number will be showing over there, right?
Yes, sir. Release, release strategy.
Not really strategy. Okay,
Trans.
just go to SAP and see. Okay, try to save
Okay.
something and see what are the dialog boxes coming and what are the details over there are present. Just see that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yes, so go to transport request and see what is a transport request is. Okay, see all those
Mm-hmm.
things. Okay, if you
Yes,
find
sir.
anything like if it is not there in your notes, then you can go through the videos that we have already in YouTube. You can find all the details over there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So right now I will um, request you to study more and more, so that you will be confident and you will be able to answer. Let's say try for 100%, you will be succeed to give your at least 70 to 80%. You will, when the interview will succeed at 70-80%, means you will be able to answer all the questions. Then you can see, okay, we can be succeed in the interview. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So for now, just practice. Okay, just practice in SAP. What are the different types? Means we have not covered the whole interview with you because
Mm-hmm.
okay. So you
Yes, sir.
practice, and again, if required, then we can have an interview after 1 month. Okay, just practice.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. Thank you,
Okay then.
sir.
Okay then. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye.